Hey guys, Crypto Mining here, and so today we're going to talk about NiceHash and if you should mine your GPUs and your ASICs to NiceHash, or you shouldn't. The answer right now ahead of time is sometimes, which is not a great answer, but I'm going to explain why. So today, during the day, we had ETH hash had on NiceHash went up big time in profitability, and I'm talking halfway to back in the old Ethereum numbers, and so back in the at 100 terahash, it was up to roughly $2 per 100 terahash. Or I'm sorry, 100 mega hash. So that's like a 3080, making over $2 in profit. When the electricity on a 3080 is only 35, 40 cents a day, that's a lot of profit. So why did that happen? And the reason why it happened today is because I am pretty sure this Block X coin, this proof of work blocks coin on ETH hash had a little price jump today. Okay. And so for this little short period of time, a bunch of people were going to NiceHash, buying hash rate on ETH hash rigs and mining POW blocks. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. But they were doing it, and that's the thing. The way NiceHash works is they have a pool of rigs pointed at them that are going to mine either Ethereum hash or Autolycos or Ironfish or whatever the case may be. So they have this supply, and as long as the demand is there, they're going to pay out close to, equal to, or above market value. And so that's when there's those rare chances where NiceHash is paying out more money than what you're going to be getting by mining those coins. Now, how do you see that? How can you tell? If you look at what's mine, okay, and if you just do whatever search you want or type in whatever card you want, it doesn't matter. It's going to show, this list down below. And on this list, you're going to see Ironfish, for example, and then right below it, you're going to see Ironfish again, but NiceHash, okay? Or these two could be flipped, and that's the case. You got to look at what the profit is. Or the revenue, whatever way you're looking at. But you got to see which one's higher, which one is making more money. So at this point, right now, mining Ironfish is getting 282, where Ironfish on NiceHash is getting 260. So it doesn't matter what your hash rate is and stuff. Whatever you put in, whatever card you put in, the same idea, the same result is going to happen down below. So if you look at Autolycos, same way. Kapow. In general, there's going to be one or two Kapow coins above, and there's going to be a couple below Kapow. So Kapow is kind of the off one, the one that doesn't quite follow the rule. But if you look at these other ones, Beam, I've never seen Beam above the default Beam. If you mine the Beam coin, the NiceHash Beam is always going to be lower. Same with Conflux. I don't see that very often. Zelhash, which is Flux, I don't see that ever change. Same with Nexa. But the one that changed today was ETH hash. So if you look at just ETH hash, right now it's 57 cents. Okay, like I said, today was over $2 per 100 mega hash. Okay, now you compare that to what mining Octaspace or Ethereum Fair, Ethereum Proof of Work, or ETC. You're getting a lot more on NiceHash than you are on these other coins. Okay, so at some point this will even out. This will be down here in the around 40 cents. Okay, maybe a little bit above, maybe a little bit below, but it'll be in that same range. And so why was it off today? Because there's more demand. There's people wanting to mine ETH hash, and so there's a bunch of demand there, but there wasn't enough supply. So once the supply changed, which I was one of them, I switched over and shot my rigs to NiceHash. It evened out, and when it evens out, price evens out. Okay, and so right now there's 2.5 terahash pointed towards ETH hash on NiceHash, which is a lot. So that's how GPUs kind of work. To keep in mind, look at this, what to mine. See if there's a difference. If there's only a couple cents difference, don't do it. Don't waste your time. It'll fluctuate enough. Just stick to the main coin, because also with NiceHash, you're gonna get paid out in BTC no matter what coin you're mining. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Kind of depends on what you want to get paid out in, but you're only gonna get paid out in BTC. Where I would rather be paid out in Ironfish. I'd rather be paid out in Neuro AI or Neoxa or Game Pass or even Ergo or Conflux. I'd rather be paid out in those coins than BTC, because I think long term they will multiply more than BTC. Not that BTC is going to hit a big number. I just think those will multiply at a higher rate. So, if, for example, BTC goes 4 times what the price is right now, which I think would be outstanding. But if it quadruples what it is right now, I think these other coins could possibly 5x, 10x, 20x, something like that. Not all of them are going to do that. I get that. I might be mining something that's not going to do that, but I'd rather take a chance on something that's going to be a much higher multiplier than BTC, at least on some of my GPUs. Okay, but that's my thought process. I'd rather have those coins than the same dollar amount in BTC. You might be different, just an idea. So that's GPUs. So now with ASICs, completely different ballgame. So as you can see with this X11, which is a D9, okay, or D7, I host a D9 right now for DJ, and his one D9 is making $33 a day on NiceHash pointed to X11. Where if he just mines the normal Dash coin, he's only going to get $20, which is actually higher than it usually is. So why is that? Why is there a huge discrepancy right here between these two? And that's because the X11 hash rate or X11 algorithm also mines this new block X coin, and a lot of people have been wanting it a lot. Okay, it's been a high demand, especially when it was shooting up in price here a couple days ago. So it's been this way for weeks now, where there's been a huge price difference between the two, and NiceHash has been way ahead. So I know DJ on his D9 has been making a killing. I'm sure every other D9 is doing the same. And what you actually see is there's actually more hash rate on NiceHash than there is in all of the Dash pools right now. Okay, so is that a good thing? No, it means NiceHash kind of controls the market, but there's a lot more going that direction than there is on the Dash network. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. Now, BTC. Hobbyist Miner did a great video on this probably about a month ago, where he actually compared apples to apples, NiceHash compared to 3 other pools, and I think he might have actually done 2 videos on it where he actually compared another couple of pools to it, but the results were the same. NiceHash over the course of, I think he did 30 days, was better most days. Okay, and when it was in the end, it was like 7% better. So I will link Hobbyist video below. It was great. It was well done, and couldn't really refute the evidence he gave. And I agree with him. And I've been mining on my Bitcoin miner to NiceHash, because whenever there's a little price jump or up or down, a lot more people throw their hash rate at NiceHash on Bitcoin. And so there's quite a bit on there to where the price difference isn't much. And so right now it's showing that mining Bitcoin would be better than NiceHash. I always add a little bit to this number, because I always end up higher than whatever whatever What's Mine says I should be getting for my Bitcoin miners. And I usually don't quite hit this number that they say I want to mine. So I don't follow this as much as it should. I pretty much send my I always send my Bitcoin miners straight to NiceHash, and I get better results that way. So when it comes to ASICs, that's kind of the way to go. When it comes to script mining, sorry about that. When it comes to script mining, with your L7s and stuff, it's 50-50. And right now, Doge is 18, but then you have to add in the Litecoin. So the Litecoin by itself is $3. Okay, so that should be almost $22. Where on NiceHash it says right now I should be getting $16.50. So right now, if I'm mining to Doge and Litecoin, I'm going to get more than just mining to NiceHash. In general, it's about 50-50, to where I've seen it the other way, and I've seen it, NiceHash is better. So I've seen it both ways. So kind of do whatever you feel is best there. I would rather have the Litecoin and Doge than the Bitcoin. You might be the opposite. That is probably 50-50. So I hope that kind of explains what happened today and kind of what to look for when you're looking at what to mine or any other site when it's comparing a coin against NiceHash. And then when we say, kind of switch or do something like that, because I'm one of those that I tweeted out today saying get on NiceHash right now. It only lasted like 8 or 10 hours. I was only on it for 4 or 5 hours. Then I switched back because the profits came back down. but that's why we did it, and that's why those prices changed so drastically. So it's something to keep in mind, and kind of educate yourself on that. Something to be aware of. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's usually worth it. So hopefully you guys learned something. You guys have a great day.